think the kicking unit will come out, and it will be Alex Orlando. Talked about the young sophomore. Anthony DeCressy, their normal kicker, out due to injury. And Orlando looking for his first career field goal. It'll be a 26-yard effort. It has the distance, and he has atoned for his missed extra point. And the sophomore has the Green Hornets back on top. 23-21.
Good job for the youngster right there. That's a pressure position to be in right there for the sophomore.
You've got that right, Jim Wells. That is just a young man bouncing back. You know how dejected you have to feel for your teammates. And you come back and, boy, it's safe to say he's going to remember his first ever varsity field goal. Huh?
Not hard to remember that one. 7 plays, 83 yards, 2 minutes, 33 seconds. Orlando with the 26-yard field goal attempt. First of his career. Nice job by the young guy.
But, you know, once again, Jim, that Easton defense inside the 10-yard, throwing it long. It was well covered.
And they're going to bring in number 84, Alex Orlando, again to try a field goal. He said, going on the season, 26 yards.
One will be a 32-yard effort. This one has the distance and the accuracy. 32-yard field goal for Alex Orlando. And the lead back to 8 for the Green Hornets.
Good job by the sophomore, 5'10", 205 coming in here. He said coming in this game, 19 for 20 extra points. Done a good job in that department as well.
Senior kicker Anthony DeCressy, who they were going to count on, played just one game. Wound up being injured. They've been able to fill that void. And an important one it has been.
You can see this drive here had a lot to do with this first play with Carvel. 5 plays, 61 yards, 2 minutes and 1 second. Orlando's going to finish it off with a 32-yard field goal, but Carvel was the big reason why they got down the field. And there you see the field goal by Orlando.
Number 1 has been the guy tonight. We talked about him in the open, Jim, and Carvel has delivered. They're going to get to the sidelines. If there is a second overtime period, that doesn't bode well for them.
Extra point, very important right here.
Orlando's kick is through the uprights, and the Green Hornets recapture the lead. And that is going to bring out their kicking team. Alex Orlando on the years, 2 for 2 in his field goal attempts, 26-yarder and a 32-yarder. This one from 23 yards is up and good. So each team with a field goal here in the opening quarter. Green Hornets have a touchdown to go with theirs and lead at 10-3. He's going to bring out the kicking team for Emmaus. Alex Orlando, the sophomore at 5'10", 3 for 3 on the year. Kicked a 32-yarder against Freedom in the first meeting. Snap is good, so is the hold. And the kick is as well from 30 yards. Sophomore Alex Orlando puts the Green Hornets on the board first.
Important that they get some points out of that drive. Good job.
To his left. Sanders is lined up in the slot. He's looking for him and will have no time to find him. I think it was Fenstermaker, number 72, who was the first man there. And the clock now running and out of timeouts. Green Hornets scrambling to get on the field and trying to get Orlando a shot. 7 seconds. Down to 5. play is clean. Orlando's kick is up, and it is good as time expires. Terrific execution by the special teams for the Green Hornets to salvage that drive. We have reached halftime, 14-3 Parkland. That's going to bring Orlando on to attempt a 25-yard field goal. Has yet to make one this year, but had 7 a season ago, and will tack on to 3. So the hustle by the Vikings defense to keep Grover out of the end zone on a very close call, whether it was a touchdown or not. They spotted
It's up in a field goal, which could have been easily a touchdown. Saving play there, and it ends up with only 3 points on the board.
Alex Orlando, senior 6'2", 220, part of, you look around the league, Jim, and boy, we have seen some dynamic kickers, haven't we? And this guy's a good one as well.
I'll tell you, it's great to have a kicker on your side this year. We're fortunate in the league to have that many good kickers this year. We talk about Sahadak at Liberty, and the guys that we watched all year long at different places have been very, very successful this year so far.
38 extra points, 7 field goals a season ago.
Boy, another botched catch right here, Mike. They're fortunate.
Towards the bottom line. Alex Orlando on to punt, a 61-yarder on his resume tonight, earlier in the game. And he hits another booming kick. Trying to angle it out of bounds. Boy, as Mr. Orlando had himself a football game tonight.
He could be in the running for MVP the way he's played here tonight.
And celebrations, welcoming committee as he made his way back over to the sidelines. Got that thing to kick left and
turned it over exactly the way you want to do it.
Rolled out of bounds spotted out of bounds at the 5-yard line. 9:14.
Jack McGorry is back to field the punt for the Vikings.
Orlando, the punter, in his own end zone. Jack McGorry settling in at about the 46-yard line. Big punt here. McGorry's not going to be able to handle it, and this is a huge effort by Orlando. That'll be rolled dead inside the 20, so each kicker getting the job done here. It's a 65-yard punt.
I was going to say it.
65 yards. It's a big effort by Orlando. Vikings were poised to come out of that exchange maybe with a football at about midfield. So when it's all said and done after the effort of the 2 punters, it's Vikings are back to where they started from. Alex Orlando is 18 for 18 in his extra points. He's made a field goal in as many tries, a 24-yarder. This one from 26 yards, and the Green Hornets are on the board first.
Kicking game, excellent for both teams, as you said, Mike. We've talked a lot about how good he's done the past couple weeks. He's been a tremendous weapon for Coach Fairclough. You take a look at this Emmaus drive. You can see a lot of number 8, which is Sanders, and he did a great job of getting behind the secondary that time. Got behind Rico, did a great job of getting downfield. And then you're going to see, again, Foda's looking for him. He's really developed that bond with him. You're going to see Foda get jammed out of the pocket, but then a very athletic play by Sanders in between 3 defenders. And then you're going to see the 26-yard field goal by Orlando.
Well, we talked about Sanders, Jim, and what a weapon he is in the month of November. So stay tuned. There might be some games on some different evenings. They're going to see another field goal attempt here. This one spotted at the 15. A 25-yarder for Alex Orlando. Kick has the distance, and it has the accuracy.
Good job of getting the points on the board by Emmaus. You didn't want to come away from there without any points. The thing of it is, Orlando's such a good kicker. He gives you an opportunity to get that 3 points for you.
Well, the scoring in this second quarter. Second field goal of the game for Orlando.
Take a look at the drive here. It was a good job by Foda, whether he's using his feet or his arm. He did a good job all the way through this drive. Again, he hits his favorite receiver, Sanders. Nice little gain up. And then Martin shows you how he can get to the outside and get upfield, and that's where his speed counts the most. And then you're going to see another one. Just needs a little crack. Once it gets that crack, it's on to the races. And then it's a foot race. Does a nice job there. Rico brings him down, but then you're going to see Foda on the run. Does a nice job on that read. And then you're going to see the 26-yard field goal by Orlando.
Orlando's second field goal of this game. He has not been asked to do a lot this year with the way they have outscored opponents. Last year, Orlando, as a junior, had 7 successful field goals, including 38 extra points. He was the team's second leading scorer with 59 points, of course, behind Brandon Kamiri, who scored 27 touchdowns and 162 points. Very steady, very capable, kicked a couple of 42-yarders and a 1-point setback last year against Easton. This one will be spotted at the 15, so a 25-yard attempt. Again has the distance, and this time the accuracy.
Third time the charm. As Orlando comes up to get them 3 points and the lead.
First lead of the night.
Everybody knows that you can single a fair catch if you need to as well.
Orlando has to go 10 yards. It has done that. Emmaus has a shot at it. I think Emmaus has the football. It was Sanders who comes up with it. The Green Hornets with 1:15 to go and a chance at victory.
Perfect kick by Orlando. Took the exact right bounce that they needed. Take a look at it here. You're going to see it goes 1, and then the bounce up in the air, and then Sanders goes flying in. Very, very weak effort on the side of Easton. They should attack that football instead of standing back. Great job of going inside by Sanders.
Orlando executed it to perfection. Life for the Green Hornets. They are out of timeouts.
Orlando's had such a tremendous night. His punting expectations and his field goal as well. Did a nice job with the field goal there before in the first half. 24-yarder on the field goal, but the punts have been outstanding. Over 60 yards on that one as it got a great roll. He's been very, very good in both first half and the second half.
And this punt here then winding up, hitting Central deep in their own territory as he angles it towards that coffin corner and gets it to turn over and roll out of bounds at the 5. He deserves to celebrate over there. He's had a big game.
He's had a pro night. Those are the kind of things that the pros try to do all the time, is get that ball to turn over and get out of bounds, and it did exactly that.